Hello. Huskies back here on more Vancouver Canucks GM mode franchise mode commentary. We took care of the offseason last video. I really didn't do anything. I made some signings, real low-key signings, because free agency really wasn't very kind again. I traded Horvat and prospect goalie for Tomas Hertl. Horvat was an RFA, and I wasn't going to sign him. Hertl's an upgrade in most categories. Sadly, he's makes more, but my top 6 is still an issue, and I'm going to correct that this video. Sprong and Patrick haven't progressed to where they need to be. Sprong being 84, Patrick being 83, they just haven't done anything. They've stagnated. So I'm going to attempt to trade them. Somebody I found that will probably help my top 6. Ideally, I wanted somebody better than an 88, but I think he's the best I'm going to find. Is Matthew Barzal of the New York Islanders. The video I just put up, I was gonna wait for feedback, but I want to get a video up for tomorrow morning. And I was looking through, and this guy makes the most sense because the Islanders want Patrick and Sprong, and I can get away with doing this deal, I feel, without too much of a headache. I am going to include next year's first round pick. No, I do have to take a cap hit back with Barzal and Andrew Ladd, but I don't think he's going to make it through those 2 years that he's got a deal. And honestly, worst comes to worst, he's a third line, he's a healthy scratch. I don't really care. Whatever gets this deal done. I'm going to give him a first next year. I don't really care. But in return, I want a second this year. So we're going to try this deal. Didn't go through. Alright. We're going to take this to a third and try that instead. Alright, so they're still really holding on to this. How about a fourth? I don't want to give them all 3 of those for just those 2 players. So if I take the fourth off the table, really, they still don't want it, huh? I don't have everything else I can give you. You don't want a third, do you? Alright, so I don't have any draft picks next season. Or in 2 years, sorry. But I really feel like that deal was necessary. I know that Nolan Patrick and Daniel Sprong were supposed to lead this team to what would be. Now Barzal is gonna play wing on that first line. My lines got all fucked up. And the only reason he's gonna play wing is because his faceoffs are pretty shit. I mean, 74, they're not terrible, but they're not the greatest. But his shot is ridiculous. Like, it's easily the best shot on my team now. Yeah, by far. He was a 70-point guy last season. I don't see why he can't be a point per game player here, especially with Duchesne and Stone. I know he's only an 87 now, but he's got low elite potential. Once his morale kicks in, he'll be an 88. So that first line will be 88, 89, 88. The second line, I think, is good. Huberto, Ras, Jakob. This third line, I don't know what to do with. Kruger, you're not playing. I'm gonna use words. I'm gonna use Darren Helm as the fourth line center because he's just much better two-way. And I'm gonna use Lucas on the fourth line. Yes. Now I'm not sold on this third line because Domi is down here with these two. Now maybe this works. I don't know. Or you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. Nope, not that. Put Led on the fourth line and move Lucas up here. So Roussel, Helm, and Led is my fourth line. The only issue with that is I'm not entirely certain Lad has the greatest defensive stats. Oh, they're pretty good. He's got good defensive awareness. Alright, so who do I have scratched? Kruger and Gowns? What's Kruger's? I mean, even putting Kruger at wing might be better off than using. No, they're pretty much the same. So what are my face-offs like for centers? I have Duchesne with 85. I have Victor Rath with 85. I have Hertel with 81, and I have Helm with 85. So my face-offs are fantastic. I think the second line could still be better, but I don't really have the trade value to do anything. Because if I go to this screen and I just look, I mean, I have a first-round pick this year I could trade away. Victor Rask has good trade value. Max Domi's got good trade value. He's a third liner. So in theory, I could trade Domi. But Domi's been a considerable point producer for this team. I mean, 53, 62, 50, 50. He's very consistently a 50-point guy. And he's playing on the third line. He also makes $5 million, which is a lot. But I don't think I can really do anything with him. Like, I would love to deal him. Love to deal Domi for like an 87 or an 88 for that second line. But I don't think that's entirely necessary. Alright, so I'm gonna start the sim. I'm gonna set my lines up again. I have to do my special teams. Edit lines. Alright, so that first line of Barzal, Duchesne, Stone, that should be good. I think Barzal will get a boost offensively and overall wise. Because, like I said, if you look at his stats, he's been consistently 70, 67, 61. He's been increasing and he's scoring he's a 30-goal scorer, which is what this team needs. We've had one 30-goal scorer the entire time that I've been in charge of this team, and I think it was Stone. And he was a suggestion from a viewer. Yeah, he was the only 30-goal scorer I've had on this team. So of the guys I brought in, Jakob's the only one left. Nolan Patrick didn't work out, he's gone. We'll have to see how Lucas pans out, because I wouldn't honestly mind giving... Tyler Benson doesn't have good offensive awareness, otherwise I'd give Benson a shot up there. I think Lucas will be fine on this third line. Defense, we're going to go with Subban this year. He's better than Quinville. His shots, not as good, but his defensive aspects should counter that. Alright, so Duchesne, Barcel, okay, Duchesne playing center, Ulevi, Provorov, Subban, Morrissey, that's fine, that's what I want. I want Ulevi over there. Huberdeau, Rask, Jakob. Yeah, that's fine. 4-man power play, that's fine. I want it like this. That's good. Penalty kill. Darren Helm and Lucas. I don't know if I want Lucas on the penalty kill. Victor Rask. Victor Rask can stay actually, because he's got good. Yeah, he's got good defense. And he's got good face-offs. And same with Roussel. 3-man Helm and Lucas. No. We need to get a center down there. Should probably be Rask, in all honesty. Alright, the defense is set. Goalie. Almost lost my voice there. I brought Kip Rogers up this year. He's got the backup role. So I think he'll be a good fit behind Demko. I was hoping Demko would get to a 90. He hasn't though. How much does he make? He doesn't make very much though. He makes 4.8, so he's fine. Demko has not been the reason this team has struggled by any means. 4 and 4, I actually want to swap these, get Rask up there. 4 and 4 continued. Get a Hertel. Man, I'm losing my voice. Shit, I can't lose my voice. I've actually been on a good string of videos here. Alright, shootout. Duchesne, Huberdeau, Barzal, Stone, Domi. I'm going to take Huberdeau off of here and put Hertel in. Because Hertel's the sniper. Alright, I think we're set. I'll sim a couple of months here. What am I at time-wise? I'm at 10 minutes. Yeah, we're going to sim a couple of months. Team store maintenance. Wanted to improve our team store, didn't he? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and upgrade it. Also gonna purchase this. Alright, cool. We'll repair that and we'll get going. Our owner goals for the season are improve our top 6, which I did, and 90% of suites, which I don't really care about, but we completed the secondary goal. I think this team's in a good spot now. Like I said, I'm gonna sim a couple of months, and that'll allow me to, because I need to have a video for tomorrow, because I have class all day. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to record one. So that's why I'm kind of ignoring the advice that I got last video. I'm gonna sim a couple of months. I'm not gonna record another video till Thursday. Thursday, I think I'm gonna kick off my Be a Pro thing. And by kick off, I think I'm gonna do a live stream Thursday of like the creation process and where I go, and figure out what I'm gonna do. We're 5-0 in the preseason. Maybe I did hit the nail on the head with this team. Edmonton will beat us though. Yep. Oh, I wonder if Horvat signed with that's what I want to go check real quick before I get to the season. I want to see if Horvat signed with the Islander. No, San Jose. Manage contracts. The one thing that does suck is I'm now really strapped for cap space, and with Victor Aspin up next year, is he really it? Oh, maybe I'm okay. If I only have to sign Rask, I'm not going to re-sign Roussel, not for $2.2 million. Yeah, maybe I'll be okay actually. Alright, I want to see if Horvat signed here. He did for 4.1. Damn, I was kind of hoping he wouldn't. It's alright. They were rebuilders, so they were looking to move. Surprised I took that deal. Granted, I threw in a prospect goalie. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and kick this off. We'll sim to January 1st. January 2nd, since there's no game that day. Yep. And we'll see where this team puts us. I think we're in a good spot. I mean, I don't see any reason why this team won't win now. We have a certified top 6. If we don't, I'm going to keep an eye on who doesn't produce. Domi's one of the guys to look at. So is Huberto. Because I feel Detroit's 4-0. Jesus. 5-0. They've already played 5 games. I think I can get something for Huberto and Domi if I make those deals. So I'm going to keep an eye on those guys. Because I don't need an 86 on the third line. If I can trade Domi for a second line player and drop Jakob down to the third line and improve that second line with an 87 or an 88 overall, I might look to do that. But that all depends on how the team's doing. Personally, I think our team's built to win. And we're 5-2. We were looking better before the second loss, but our Utica team's 4-1-1. There's another win. I feel that Barzell trade really made sense. I give up a second and a third liner for a first liner, and actually bring in somebody that can play fourth line time. Updated owner goals. We're a champion now. Advance to the Stanley Cup final. Alrighty. I don't know what I did to trigger that, but I guess we are 8-3. 9-3. No, 8-3. They're already updated. So goals for the season, I guess, are, yeah, Stanley Cup. I mean, that was the goal last season. I thought our team was good enough, but I guess overall we improved, so... Don't I have Ladd in the lineup? Oh, he's probably playing fourth line minutes. I think he's set as a third line player. I want to see Barzal be a 30-goal scorer. I want to see Stone be a 30-goal scorer. So I want two 30-goal scorers on that first line. That's going to be tough. I'd like to see Jakob put up 25 on that second line. Maybe even 30 from him, too. I feel this team is... We should have already had a cup appearance. At least a conference finals appearance. We shouldn't have been a second round exit 2 years in a row. But Sprong and Patrick really kind of... I mean, Patrick scored. Sprong hurt us. But if Patrick's not going to progress to where I anticipated him to, he didn't have a spot on this team. He needed to get to like an 86 or an 86 or an 87 at least, and he barely got past an 83. Now, I traded him to New York. I'm going to keep an eye on that team throughout the season and kind of see how him and Sprong are doing. The same for the offseason. I want to see if they progress. God, our AHL team is just stacked year after year. Victor Rask is somebody else I want to keep an eye on, because I know he was mentioned in the playoff video that he's a guy that won't ever overproduce, but he won't underproduce. He'll be very average. Excuse me. And for his second line role, average probably isn't good enough. Well, like I said, man, we're 15-6-1. We're rolling through here. Penguins are 16-6-1. That'd be a big win. Ooh, 3-2 in a shootout. All right, I'll take that. I haven't paid attention to anybody's records to see St. Louis with 20 wins. That doesn't surprise me. 4-3, close game. We beat the Flames 3-2. They're probably a good team again. The Ducks are decent. Beat them, nice. 17-7-2. Dallas is 18-8-1. So I mean, this is a tough stretch here with the Penguins twice, the Blues, the Ducks. Yeah, we only lost to the Blues and the Penguins by a goal each, and the Pens was a shootout loss. So the Islanders are 21-7-1. They were a rebuild. Maybe that's Sprong and Patrick really helped them, but we beat them. Beat the Leafs. Yeah, we're really going good. We beat the Habs. Nice. Maybe that Barzal trade was all it took. Just get that first line a glorified goal scorer. Because, I mean, the guy's got 99 shooting in 2 of his 4 categories. Lose to the Avs. That's something I don't want to see. Come back with a win. Big win. 6-1. So what do we've got? 3 losses this month? I want to check to see where Ladd's playing. I'm assuming he's the 4th liner. Yeah, he's 4th line because Lucas is on the 3rd line. Another win. We're scoring a bunch of goals, too. Beat the Hawks. Ooh, shootout loss. Honestly, I'd like to get to 30 wins before we have 10 regulation losses. That'd be tough, especially with a loss right there. But if we're 25-9-3, yeah. Oh, Provorov gets hurt in the last. Oh, he's fine. Assistant coach replace player because he'll be back before the Kings game. I can probably just sim to here and he'll be back. Really, he's not back yet. It said January 5th, right? Yeah, he's back. Okay. Let me double check to make sure he's actually back. Team info. He's out for 1 more day, so he should. So I'll sim this day. Alright, we lost in overtime. Alright, so there's Provorov back. We'll edit the lines, and I'll do my standings check. Damn, we have an 8-point lead on the Ducks. Get Provorov back in there. Duchesne's a 90. Nice. Stone's an 89. So that's that morale boost. Domi's an 87. Helm's up. Tramkin's up to an 88. I mean, I know these are morale boosts, but... Alright, so let's have a look. What's our AHL team's record? 20-10-3. Not bad. They're 3rd in the division. Or 3rd in the conference? I don't know why Binghamton is 2nd, whatever. Alright, so standings. Let's look. Stone has 42 points. I think we only played 39 games. Played 38 games. He has 42 points. Barzal only has 27. Why is Barzell struggling? Why are these two so good together, but Barzell's just not? Lucas has 11 goals on that third line. Do I drop Barzell down to the second line? Do I leave him there? I mean, these two are firing all cylinders. How are they scoring? Like, they're a plus 15 and a plus 12, but Barzell's a plus 5. I don't understand it. They're on the same line. Victor Ask has 19 points. I mean, we've really fallen off after that first line. Ulevy has 12 goals and 2 assists. What's Subban's stats? Subban has 10 points. I mean, so everyone on our team has double-digit points, minus Trampkin and Hamannik. But they're a plus 12 and a plus 14, so I don't really care. Jakob's only got 2 goals. Do I think about moving Jakob? What's that line? Rask, Huberdeau, and Jakob? I mean, Jakob should be the guy scoring on that line. Or do I drop Barzell to that second line and see if he scores there? I don't know, man. Hurdle's got 18, Domi's got 17. Because, like I said, that third line scores. Lucas has 11 goals. Huberdeau's got 8. I don't know how we're scoring all. I mean, Ulevy's got 12. Ladd has 6. Helm has 7. Like, that fourth line is outscoring my second line almost. Well, let's see. 7, 11, 17, 17 to 11, 13. Yeah, so that second line is really struggling. I almost want to move Lucas up there and move Jakob down a line. I don't know if Lucas would be able to score on that second line, though. Maybe I just move Barzell down a spot. Because these are both first line guys, right? Yeah, they're both first line players. He's still a second line player. I have a minor scoring forward. 4th on my team in points. How are our goalies looking? Oops. 202, 21-7-2. 3 shutouts. Kip's 4-3-1 with a 204. Alright, I'll take it. Let's look at the Islanders. Sprong has 25 points. He's got 12 goals, of course. Trade him away and he starts scoring. Nolan Patrick has 9, so I think Patrick's done. I don't think Patrick worked out. Who else did I trade? Horvat to San Jose. Horvat has 35 points. He's having a good year, but he's probably playing with Goodolphin. I'm assuming this is their first line. Might even be Pavelski. But either way, he's got a 90 he's playing with. He's got a 90 sniper with 95 offensive awareness. Should have traded for Goodolphin that year back. Alright, who's leading the league in points? Ryan Johansson. Alex Tuck. Interesting pickup by the Wild. No, there's Mark Stone, 3rd in points. Man, maybe I should have went for Comtoy. I don't think... Yeah, Torvat's all the way up there. I don't think that Barzell trade was bad. Maybe I have to... I don't know, maybe I have to just tweak some things. I wanted to look at Domi. I think Domi and Jakob have similar trade values. Domi has 17 points on the third line. Jakob has 15 on the second line. Domi's also a plus. Yeah, I think Jakob's playing his way out of this team too. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. What's Jakob's trade value? Is it decent? Yeah, it's pretty good, so I could probably get somebody. I don't have the only issues. Well, I do have a draft pick still. I have a first round pick this next year that I can trade. So I could probably trade those two and grab another top 6 guy. The only issue is, well, here, let's do this. Jakob in a first. Let's see if I can find teams that want both of them. Anaheim wants both. Boston wants both. Buffalo wants both. Dallas wants both. Edmonton wants both. So I have a couple teams that are... I have a few teams I can kind of try to swindle here. I don't think Buffalo has anything to trade though. Yeah, not really. That's one of the issue with these teams that want my guys is they don't have anything to offer. See, like there's, I mean, no. That'd be a decent veteran pickup for a playoff run, but like there's nobody on Edmonton that's worth anything. I doubt Eberle scores. Oh, he does. How much does he make? 5.6. Actually, I probably don't even have to. I know Eberle's a little older, but well, do I blow my load on this deal? No, I think I can get somebody better than Jordan Eberle. Oops. Even if they only want Jakob, I guess I could try for their team. The only issue is finding somebody that's... Dallas didn't have anybody. Only Colorado has anybody. They have Landis Cobb here that doesn't do anything, and his trade value is too high to get anything. Hoffman. See, I need a glorified first. I mean, I am trading for a second line guy. You know what? Something I was gonna do in the offseason, I'm gonna do it now. Is I'm just gonna grab this kid. He's got a good shot. He's got good skating, but he's incredibly unhappy. And I think I can get him for cheap. So I'm gonna try to get him for cheap. Oh, they don't want anybody down here though. You want Ladd? Rose trade? Damn. That was a hope and a prayer right there. We'd have more than 45 skaters if I use him. Maybe I can't get this kid. I thought I could. But I guess I'd have to give up somebody from my NHL team that I really don't want to do that. But yeah, because these guys are all useful. I don't know what the Zubik is, because I feel like this dude's an 85 or something. Never mind. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to stop it there. I'll look into trading Jakob, I think, next video. You can go back and look to see what teams were interested in him and let me know what you think I should look at. I mean, we are at 25, 9, and 4. But I think I can improve that top 6. So like always, comment what you think I should do. I'll look for suggestions. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a like for the fact that we're rolling right now. Pretty sure we're first in the league. So St. Louis might be ahead of us. I think St. Louis is ahead of us. Yeah, St. Louis has us by 5, but still. Again, we don't give up any goals. We don't score that many either. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.